Orlando, Florida, 1966. Only months before his death, Walt Disney announces his most ambitious project to date.
In 1966, really one of the last things that Walt talked about publicly was his designs for Epcot, which stands for Experimental Prototype City of Tomorrow. And he had been amassing property in the Orlando area of Florida for a number of years before he finally made this announcement.
In the years following Disney's death, the Epcot project moved forward. But without Disney's personal guidance, his ambitious plans were scaled back. In his original vision, Epcot was to be not just a tourist attraction, but an actual city, a place where thousands would live and work, a utopia.
The designers, the Imagineers, Walt Disney were all looking to see if they could create this utopian society. And you have to remember, as they were designing this, there was the cultural upheaval of the 1960s starting to go on.
But there's one thing few people know about Epcot. Both Disney's original design and the version that was ultimately built resemble, to a remarkable degree, Plato's description of Atlantis, right down to the concentric rings.
So with Epcot, you had this center core, which would have been the office buildings and light industry, and you had these concentric rings that radiated out from that, with green belts separating different areas. And this is very similar to the description that Plato gave, and instead of green belts, they were waterways.
Was Walt Disney creating a modern-day Atlantis, perhaps without even realizing it?
No one really knows what were those thoughts that floated through his head about the lost city of Atlantis. What was he thinking about it? What did he believe? We'll never know that. I firmly believe that if Walt Disney had lived another 20 years, we may have seen his vision of Epcot really be a modern-day version of the lost city of Atlantis.
The idea of a utopian society has always captured imaginations. And the way that this intentionally planned community was conceived and designed and executed speaks to the power of those models of utopian societies that have come to us out of antiquity and tradition.
So whether it's actually still there to be found, or whether it's been so badly destroyed that no evidence of it remains, what's really happened to Atlantis we don't know, but I think one day we'll find evidence of it.
Could an advanced civilization with technology beyond our wildest dreams have existed here on Earth thousands of years ago? It's certainly a compelling notion. But maybe Atlantis was always meant to be a myth, a utopian city that was conceived as an elusive goal for mankind to achieve, like Camelot or Shangri-La. In any case, if Atlantis did exist, let's hope that someday we find it. It would be a shame if all those legendary wonders stayed hidden and those secrets remained of the unexplained.